Hello, I'm Dudley Thompson, and welcome again to WDT Media TV. And again, please like, share, and subscribe. Earlier today, we went to the Spectrum Management Authority in Harbour Street, where they held a vaccination blitz. It's an incentivized vaccination blitz under the theme, Take the Juck and Get Back to Normal. Here now is an update of what took place at that facility. We're here at Spectrum Management Authority, located at 13 to 19 Harbour Street in downtown Kingston, where they're having their vaccination blitz and they're having incentives. So come to get vaccinated, get phone credit from Flow and voucher redeem at KFC.
I am Maria Myers-Hamilton from Spectrum Management Authority, our agency under MSIP, and I am a civil servant. It is time for us to get back to normality and to just get this over with. Our children are out of school too long, and there are many people in the inner city communities who are suffering because of, again, shutdown. Yes. If everybody gets vaccinated to some degree, we can open up back as a nation and start back making money, right? Because people are just suffering. So today what we're trying to do is incentivize. We have KFC and we have phone credit to give away for persons who come and take the Juck. So we have AstraZeneca as well as Johnson & Johnson right now.
Yes.
So spread the word around and spread the love, because we have to get our people and our children back into the school system, back into working, back to making some money in this beautiful country we call Jamaica.
Right. So what the theme? Take the Juck.
Take the Juck and get back to normality.
That's the theme.
Yes.
All right. Thanks so much.
All right. Yes. Blessings. Yeah. So what we have done over the past year is to try and put positivity in this community. And these symbols on the ground are actually West African symbols, which mean harmony, unity, happiness, love, joy. And on the wall, we try to project. If you go right around on the wall, if you notice now, you'll see Spectrum, what we do, and how we interface in the community. Not only do we license for the wireless devices, but we bring internet into the homes. You understand?
Yes.
And if you look down here on the front, that one over there actually means transformation. Because what we want to do is transform not only, lives, but we want to transform Jamaica into being, number one in the Caribbean.
Right.
Because we are number one. Both sets are ready for us. Right? So we are number one. So again, all of this work here is just to put that energy of positivity, love, harmony, peace, development, transformation in your life. And that's what we're trying to aim for.
Yeah, man. Sounds good. Thanks.
All right?
Yeah.
You're welcome. We've gotten vouchers, and we have other persons sitting down waiting to get vaccinated, and they're coming in still. If you notice, like the police is also coming in to get their vaccination. And I'm just going to say this, I started this campaign on Friday midday.
And Friday midday?
Friday midday.
A short notice.
I made the call out to all the media houses, to all places, KFC, Flow, Diesel. I just called everybody and said, look, I need to do this. Because we need to get it done, and within 48 hours, this is what I got. So if it is that I get 300 people today, I'm going to do this again.
A second blitz.
Yes, a second blitz.
And the target, what's the target? What the target now? 300?
I really want to get over 2,000 people.
Yes.
If I can get 2,000 people, I will be well satisfied.
And if not, if a second blitz?
There will be second and third blitz.
You have an approximate time frame?
Before the year end.
Before the year end?
Yes, before the year ends. Because I have to help. Everybody does this. Jamaica get back to that. We don't have to lock down anymore.
Right.
So if other people jump on and do this, the similar type of thing, we can open back up the country.
All right. What would be your word to the anti-vaxxers out there who are spending the default use?
I think we just need to just get it done right now. Just get it done. It's time for us to get back to work. Time for the children to go back to school face to face. It's time for us to just get it done. That's all. Just get it done.
Another person here showing her KFC voucher and also a credit, regular credit. You're vaccinated today.
My credit.
And here is her flow credit. All right. The voucher. Under the tent, waiting to be vaccinated here. And the mobile unit, you can see on hand here. Okay, the vouchers, redeemed at KFC, and also flow phone cards for persons who are taking a Juck today. Alright, and just let us know about how many persons so far has been receiving the vaccination today and what's the target. This section here is the observation area under the tent. On the way now to be inoculated here by the center, the bus there. Only cotton on her arm. It's caught there by the person on hand. The person leaving. And the person's entering. Person leaving. Is Juck, so to speak. We're going out to the recovery area. Leaving from the bus now again to the recovery area. Another person going in. "86 years of age. Tell us why you come out today to be vaccinated today."
Because he's to come out from city.
See, you come out to take it today. You say your daughter.
I'm a grandam, I say a boy didn't take it.
Yes.
So I'm not, she not nothing to do, so I say, but you can't take it too.
Oh, and your age 86.
Yes.
You don't have any health concerns
No, my arthritis and pressure.
and pressure. And you're here to be vaccinated today despite the pressure and the arthritis.
Yeah.
And your age 86. Wow, so how you feeling now?
Feel alright.
You feel alright? Alright, so hopefully you're vaccinated and you maintain your good health and all the best here to you.
Yeah.
And you want to see your name on camera? You want to see your name on camera? If you don't want to, no problem.
Cynthia O'Hare.
Huh?
Cynthia O'Hare.
Cynthia Oilet?
O'Hare.
Oh, Cynthia O'Hare. Alright, 886. And here today to be vaccinated. Alright, all the best.
Thank you.
Yeah. Lady we showed you earlier, receiving her vaccination, did her observation on the tent, and she's now on her way home. Gentleman there, physically challenged, on his way home, had been vaccinated earlier.
Go get to the passport now!
Yeah, man, so what will your word down to the anti-vaxxers?
Why? It just sting like a bees. Only thing I feel, it just sting me like a bees.
Yeah.
Enough people have said this and about that, but after a while, you can't go get nothing for buy or go and shop or nothing for get for sell. If
Yeah,
you
man.
don't have a passport, go and get vaccine now!
And you get your voucher and your KFC.
Yeah, I see that, my phone card and my voucher. Get to the vac passport now! I say.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness was speaking in Parliament recently about pandemic and virus and how it has ended in the past. And he gave a broad statement. And there are some persons who took out a smart part of the statement to really focus on. And that part was when the Prime Minister said the virus will end when you kill off enough people in the population. That's only a part of the statement. What I find odd though, that they took out this part only to focus on. So let's now look at the entire statement and look at the context in which that was said by the Prime Minister.
For that. But what I can tell you is how the pandemic can end. The pandemic can end when the virus kills off enough people in the population such that it cannot reproduce and be a threat. That is a cold hard fact. That is how pandemics have ended in the past without vaccination. That's the reality. In the 1850s, we had a cholera outbreak. It killed 1/10 of the population at the time. And you can go back in history and see when there were outbreaks of other dangerous diseases, the level of death. So that's one way the pandemics end, and that's just the natural way. Another way to look at it, the pandemic ends when everybody gets the natural immunity, meaning that they have been exposed to the virus the natural way. So in those days, people didn't understand about wearing masks, social distancing, and so forth. So people get sick, and it's just basically survival of the fittest. If your body is strong enough to take the disease in an uncontrolled way, then you will get ill and you will recover. Others whose immunity and constitution may not be able to stand up to it, they will die. And so it's a process of just natural selection. But the advance of medicine has given us an understanding of the disease and an understanding of immunity and how to have us develop our immunity in a controlled and safe way so that less people will die. That's it. There is no mystery to the science. There is no mystery to the science. There is no grand scheme to change the DNA, the foundation of cellular structure of the body. It is God's technology.
So you hear the full statement now, and hopefully you can get on the proper meaning, and that don't take out part of what he said and then putting out of context. This reminds me of an incident with Merlin Otti and Gail Devers some years ago in the World Championships, where Devers beat Otti in the finals and was disqualified because for a lane violation. She ran on inside line and was disqualified. So Otti was asked about the whole thing, and Otti's statement was, listen carefully, Otti's statement was, Gail Devers cheated but not on purpose. Yes, repeating, Gail Devers cheated but not on purpose. But some media printed that Otti said Gail Devers cheated, was headline in the media. Gail Devers cheated, but they deliberately leave out the part when she said not on purpose, with intention to change the meaning of the entire statement. So that's why I say putting in the context. It's the full statement, get the right meaning. They printed in the press, Gail Devers cheated, says Otti, but miss out the part when she said not on purpose. So you can't take out part of the statement and change the meaning. So you put things in proper context. You put in the proper context. That's already. So I say we lead without mislead. The Prime Minister is urging Jamaicans to put aside the foolishness.
Put aside the foolishness. We have seen the false prophets. We have seen the quacks. We have seen the people who are parading that they know. Not one of them will turn up at your door with a food package. Madam Speaker, I went to Centre North West, I believe it was. And whilst there, a pastor came up to me and he said, Mr. Holness, I'm glad you're here I am at these vaccination sites preaching the word, and I immediately got nervous because, you know, I had a similar experience in Grand Spend where the approach was, you know, Mr. Holness, I'm glad you're here. You know, I am one of your workers, and I have something to tell you. And of course, that was carried nationally, what was said to me. But this pastor said, Mr. Holness, my daughter died of COVID. And her last words to me was, Daddy, tell the people to take the vaccines. And we had it captured, the conversation, so I asked his permission as to whether or not we could share it, and he said yes. So we'll release that to the public so that they can hear his story. There are many stories like that of persons who did not take the vaccine and who perished. In fact, of the persons who have died, 98% of them have not taken the vaccine. 98%.
I'm Dudley Thompson. Please like, share, and subscribe. And again, thanks for watching.